The Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience, my virtual audience. How you doing? I'm not sure, but let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. After this weekend, all I wanted to do was make it to the chair. You know, and barely that. So, you know, President Trump and Melania and his staff, the corona, Governor Chris Christie, the former over in Jersey. Well, you know, he's at the Walter Reed. I don't believe that they're gonna release him today, you know, honestly. They're talking about releasing him. But I think that the more that they say his health is good, the more that the stock market is better. You know what I mean? There's an undertone there. I'm not saying anything, I'm just observing. Were you watching TV, the politics all weekend? But you know, and the drive-by was so unnecessary and so selfish. Those poor men in the car, they got families to go home to. Like, why'd he go out like that? He needs to lay down, mask up. He should wear the mask inside the hospital when he speaks to the cameras. The poor cameraman, look. Haze spewing in the air. Look, I need him to get better because I need him to give me a really good debate. You know what I mean? And I don't want any excuses. But for, you know, the people of the world, if he can get it, we can get it. So mask up, brush your teeth, wash your hands. They're now saying that it's an airborne thing, not a surface thing. I don't care, keep wiping. Yep. You know, they had that super spreader event now look at this man. The first one who hugged, he's got it now. That's Senator Mike Lee, right? Yep, he's got it. People, oh my gosh, Christie's got it. Everyone's got it, and no one's wearing masks. Just kissing and hugging. Kellyanne Conway's got it. I got swabbed this morning. It's the 30-minute comeback.
Yeah, like the rapid test results.
So everybody in here, we're clean.
Yeah.
We're clean. We're clean. Because they would send us right home.
Yeah.
So Kamala Harris versus Mike Pence on Wednesday. I don't want to hear any excuses. Pence, stay away from Trump. Talk to him on the phone. Kellyanne, stay away from Pence. Talk to him on the phone. They're supposed to be social distancing by 12 feet. Even though we've learned that 12 feet is not enough. What we learned over the weekend, I don't know if you were watching what I was watching, they say 30 to 50 feet.
What?
So, 30 to 50 feet, airborne.
That's so far.
The whole front row right now.
Everybody.
I thought Chris Rock and Megan Thee Stallion did a great job this weekend on Saturday Night Live. They had all first responders, all those people. It was kind of like the good old days. You know, even the jokes were good, like right there. Weekend Update was perfect. They were perfectly slimy the way I like it. You know, and sharp with their tongues. Megan Thee Stallion, you did a great job performing.
Yeah.
And I saw one skit that you were in, and then I fell asleep. I can't. Okay.
So late.
By the way, oh my gosh, I want to shout out to the family of Steve Barnes. Now, if you're from the tri-state area, then you know Celino and Barnes.
Injury attorneys.
800-888.
888.
So when I heard that, I was like floored. Steve Barnes from Celino and Barnes died in a plane crash over the weekend. He was 61 years old. He was, the commercials have been on for years. And he was in the plane with his niece. They both died in the crash. It was his plane. He had a license. He owned the plane. He's a plane niester, was. Ironically, the way I got the note that he passed away was I woke up to go to the WC, and when I came back, you know, you always check your phone in the middle of the night, and Jerry O'Connell. Oh. Hi, Jerry. Oh. Jerry sent me, you know, the big article about the whole thing, and I was like, what? What? I couldn't believe it. And then I continued watching, well, I'll tell you in a second, but I called my son in the morning to tell him about Steve Barnes, because that was one of his first nursery rhymes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And he was very upset. I shed tears.
Yeah.
How terrible. Anyway, you know what I watched over the weekend? I got all caught up in every single episode of The Morning Show. Now, Morel, my makeup artist, had been telling me for quite some time that I remind him of Jennifer Aniston from that show. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then I watch the show and I squint, because I'm not that mean. I'm not mean at all. You know, she's really tightly wound. But Jen and Reese and everybody on the show, bring us more episodes. I need that. You know what I need that on? Can you just bring it on regular TV? You know what I'm saying?
What makes
Amazing vitamin boost.
And I know there's a lot of cursing and stuff like that, but somehow bring it on, then HBO, that's like regular TV. I don't want to tell you how I watched it. Don't feel sorry for me. Bethany Frankel is upset with Kylie Jenner. Well, Kylie posted a picture of her 2-year-old, Stormy, wearing a $12,000 Birkin backpack for first day back to school. I like your Jordans, by the way, little girl. Anyway, Bethany commented, I never say anything about this stuff, but this is the most transparent, humble brag I've seen yet. It's everything wrong with everything. I guess she was implying that, you know, while people are losing their jobs and New York is closing again on Wednesday, I believe. By the way, Norman, I did not know that there were even 11 zip codes in the entire 5 boroughs.
Right. They listed them all. I'm like, all these people are shutting down?
Yeah, Queens and Brooklyn.
Yep.
But you know what they're gonna do?
What?
They're gonna come to Manhattan and spread it to us.
Right. Stay out, Queens. Just kidding. I love Queens. I love Queens. Suzanne.
Suzanne, they're shutting you down.
Not my community. My
All right.
zip code's safe right now, but we're sandwiched between 2 zip codes.
Yeah, and 50 feet. So anyway, Bethany, just stay out of it. You know, you're fighting with a young mother, and this is what young mothers do. Even though she's rich, she's still a young mother of the hip-hop era. And, you know, they're just... Kylie, I don't mean to call you stupid, but I'll just say you're less than smart for doing this while the country is suffering through sickness, through joblessness, through homelessness, and the whole bit. Is it really true that there's a full living room up the street? Out on the corner?
On the street. I've seen, like, in my neighborhood, in this neighborhood, because, now we work in the hood.
Yeah.
But this neighborhood, there are, like, tons of encampments and, like, homeless people who set up couches,
Mirrors.
full-length mirrors, dressers, old abandoned stoves. It's
Has a pet
terrible.
pigeon. One woman has a pet pigeon that she feeds.
Papagen?
A pigeon.
A
Pet
pigeon that she feeds?
Uh-huh.
That's her pet.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's very scary.
It's very scary. We work in the hood now.
Oh, this is definitely the hood.
The hood now.
Okay.
Who knows what's gonna happen to you when you walk out of these stores?
But we're here, and you go to wendyshow.com, and you're gonna be part of my virtual audience. We're here. So Blac Chyna walked out of an interview after the man asked her about Soulja Boy. Now, Blac used to date Soulja Boy, but it was only for a few weeks back in 2019. So the guy's name is Adam22 on the No Jumper podcast. And so here's where things got awkward. Take a look.
Have you spoken to Soulja Boy recently?
No, you?
No, actually. His old number doesn't work anymore. I've been really wondering what's going on with him.
Okay.
So you guys had like a thing about a year ago? Or would you ever consider doing music with him?
Hey, guess what?
Yeah, what?
I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
The Soulja Boy question?
No, it's just like you keep like being weird.
But this is what the people want to hear about,
Nah, but it's just weird. I'm out.
Okay. Damn. Appreciate you, Blac Chyna.
In our Hot Topics morning meeting, people were saying that this guy, Adam, was being a jerk. I don't think he was being a jerk. He looks like a laid-back guy who's just, too cool for the microphone, just talking to Blac and just asking her questions. And Blac, there's certain questions that you'll never be able to avoid, but you should always have your answers prepped. Like you could have said, I haven't seen Soulja Boy in a long time, but I wish him well. No, I would not do music with him. Just because, yeah, something like that, You can't walk out of an interview, because when you do that, then you let the interviewer win. Like, I don't recall ever walking out of an interview. I stay there and thug it out all the way to the ground. Keep asking, keep asking.
Yeah.
Keep asking, go. Sauce. Let me see.
Let me see.
All right.
Got some classics on. You see them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know about these classics?
This is a story I don't care about. Because I don't really put much thought into Tyga.
Right.
He's been in some good movies, I understand, and he's got hits on the radio like right now, but I just don't really think about Tyga. So I didn't care, but apparently you do. He's selling naked pictures of himself online. The website is called OnlyFans. And they charge you $20 a month. That's a good little, people laying in the house bored.
That's a song.
Tyga had several songs on the radio over the summer. Why would you do this? Originally, this site was only for the porn stars, because now they're out of work because nobody is making porno movies.
Can't get close to each other.
Yeah, you can't
30
get
feet
close.
apart.
I mean, and also, they said, well, he has hits. And I said, well, just because he has hits doesn't mean he has money, because he's always flashing stuff on Instagram and stuff. He might be spending every dime. Sorry, I'm having a little pork roll after this. Shout out to Jersey. I mean, also on the site, Safari, Amber Rose, Bella Thorne, and even Norman, and he's disgusting. is not going to go into the show budget for $20 a month.
No, I have my limits, Tiger.
But Norman did show me the picture.
I did. I got it for free. You know, sometimes it just comes to you. Yeah.
Perfect.
What?
Well, he has something there.
Oh.
But how do we know it's not a prosthetic? That's what I said to Norman.
True. Right.
You know? I mean, you could do anything and put it online. People, you know. Oh my gosh, something awful happened. What? On the elegant Upper West Side of Manhattan. Or was it East Side?
West Side.
West Side.
Park West.
Central Park West. Do you know the actor Rick Moranis?
Yeah.
He was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Ghostbusters, Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. This is a guy nobody wants to, oh, look at him, right? So at 7 a.m. on Thursday morning, this past Thursday, he was on 70th Street, just walking and minding his own business when some random guy punched him in the head, knocked him to the ground. Do you see? So Rick went to the hospital and he was suffering from, you know, a little something or another. Hopefully he's doing well now, resting at home. So the cops are looking for the attacker and we've got a close-up. And I feel that there's no reason that this guy shouldn't be in jail right now. Because his mask isn't all good. Like, we see you, sir. We see your nose, we see your eyes. Is he representative of I Love New York?
No.
If I saw him and I recognized that as being my cousin, I would immediately call the cops. Yeah, immediately. Have you heard the story about Dolly Parton wanting to pose nude for her 75th birthday? Well, I admire her liking to have fun all the time. You know, she's a good time girl. Back in March, Dolly said that she was thinking about Playboy. And I think we talked about it here on this show. So maybe that's where they heard about it.
Right.
Playboy watches us.
Right.
Okay. Playboy heard, and they're in talks with Dolly right now. She turned 75 in January, and so we'll see what they do. It'll probably be like not full frontal everything. It'll be tasteful, you know. Her boobs still stand up. She's got a little tiny, you know, body. You know, a little filtering or whatever they do with the camera. Put on a bunch of hair and clips and stuff. It'll be a good one. Yeah. I've always told you that LL Cool J and I had a lot of problems way back in the past. But we've grown and we are problematic. No more.
Right.
No more problems. So now he's got a problem with Kanye West and I am team LL. So Kanye urinated on his Grammy. And remember we talked about this last week. So maybe LL was watching our show and found out about this.
Right.
Hi, Todd. You know, he did this, Kanye, to protest recording artists' contracts. And so now LL went on somebody's radio show, and aside from what he was saying, take a look at how youthful, you know, he looks good. All right, go ahead.
With all due respect, I think Kanye should, you know, maybe he should in a Yeezy or something.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of in a
Grammy.
A pair of one of them Yeezys, B. Like, you know, I felt some kind of way about that. I didn't love that because I hope the Grammys for 5 years. Yeah, the Grammys didn't get everything right, but they didn't get everything wrong either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I don't understand where this constant disrespect.
Good for him, because a lot of times people are scared to speak out against other people in their circle. But so good for you, LL. And you know what? It's not too late for some of you other artists to teach Kanye a lesson with that too. They didn't get everything right, but they don't get everything wrong. And so, you know, respect the awards that are given to you, Kanye. Oh, that's it for Hot Topics. We've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, we got the latest on Demi Lovato's breakup. So grab a snack and come on back.